Yo, guys, Hangover Gang. Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, today I am super excited. Guys, I am uber excited. It's not even the end of the week, guys. It's not Tom's Day. It's the beginning of the week. And guys, the reason why I'm uber excited is because we've got something from our man Hangover Gang, from our man Tom MacDonald. Really? Guys, I can't even hold back. Because do you know something, guys? I think this is an album trailer. And you know I love Tom MacDonald and his album trailers. I love these album trailers. I love the comedic things from Tom MacDonald, probably as much as I love his songs, guys. I think Tom MacDonald could be an Oscar award-winning actor if he really wanted to be, or he could be an award-winning comedian if he wanted to be. But guys, the title of this is called Two Album Drops Friday. And I think he should have said two new albums drop on Tom's Day, because Tom's Day is every single Friday. But guys, I can just see the initial scene here, the initial image of Tom, and he's wearing his protective, I don't know, is this like motocross gear or something? I'm not sure. But I don't know, he even looks like a dystopian world, doesn't it? Really? It looks like there's like rubble and not so much great stuff behind him. And we got a crack of light around about here amongst the darkness. But guys, I might be wrong. But guess what, guys? It's a Tom MacDonald trailer. It's an album trailer. I'm sure of it. I might be wrong, but I'm sure it's an album trailer. So guys, let's not mince our words. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's not half step here, as the Big Daddy Kane once said. Ain't no half stepping, guys. Ain't no half stepping. Anyway, let's forget that. Let's get into this. Two new albums dropped Friday, guys. And Friday is the 18th. And that's what our man dropped at the end of his cut, Fighter. And I didn't know what the 18th was, but now I do. But guys, let's check out our man Tom MacDonald. And guess what? Zip it.
It started exactly how you think it would.
Gosh, air raid. Guys, this is going to be great. I need not to say anything, guys. Let's just watch, listen.
It started exactly how you think it would. A relentless campaign of propaganda and misinformation. Growing social unrest, protests, riots. We were divided by our own government. Fact checkers became thought police. Democracies became dictatorships. Neighbors became enemies. And freedom became extinct.
I'm not going to try too much interjection here because this is so good. But did you hear that? Fact checkers became thought police. And every time I watch this stuff, guys, I majored in history. I keep remembering what happened in Germany back in the days, you know, or what am I talking about? But what I'm trying to say, guys, is that there was a real bad vibe in Germany and a bad vibe in Russia. And that vibe I'm talking about is where people were encouraged to literally spy on each other, whether it's brother on brother, father on son, son on mother, this, that, and everything else. So this thing about fact checkers became thought police is really hits home with me, guys. And you know me, I keep going on about I'm for freedom of speech. And the more I keep going on about it, the more I get attacked from behind the scenes, guys. But I'm never going to change. I'm into FOS. Trust me on that. Guys, I'm going to wheel this again because it's unfair on our man Tom. This is going to be incredible. So let's just check it out one last time.
It started exactly how you think it would. A relentless campaign of propaganda and misinformation. Growing social unrest, protests, riots. We were divided by our own government. Fact checkers became thought police. Democracies became dictatorships. Neighbors became enemies. And freedom became extinct. Long gone are the days of electric cars and billionaires going to space.
Sorry, guys, that sign there reminds me of, is it Amazon from A to Z? I'm probably wrong on this. Or is that like oh, that's an old school plane, isn't it? I'm not sure which plane. Looks like a World War II plane there. That Mustang. I'm not sure what fighter plane that was. But yeah, yeah. Tom looks like he's had his hair cut. I know he hasn't, but yeah. Guys, I'm gonna word this just a slight bit, just to get back into this.
And freedom became extinct. Long gone are the days of electric cars and billionaires going to space. Although I bet they wish they were there now. We should be ashamed of the legacy we left behind. Just garbage. The whispers of a weak people ruled by tyrannical governments. The footprints of...
I love the way we've got the media outlets, CNN, Fox, fake news, etc., etc. So whichever side of the fence you think about fake news, it's pumped in by stations, you know. So CNN, Fox, really? Remember, guys, I don't watch the news. I stopped watching the news many years ago and I feel a lot better for it, guys. So, you know, one person's information is another person's disinformation. So you decide which side of the fence you're on, guys. I know which side of the fence I'm living on, and I'm happy on my side of the fence.
Just garbage. The whispers of a weak people ruled by tyrannical governments. The footprints of massive corporations and evil media conglomerates. The devices that brainwashed us all.
And that's funny, Tom calls them conglomerates. Because when I was growing up and I was doing my things, like exams and stuff in geography, stuff like that, they were called conglomerates. And then suddenly that word just disappeared. And we had all these world entities, all this nonsense, you know. They just changed the words, but still it remains the same.
And kept us oblivious to the truth. All great civilizations fall. But the death of an old civilization is the birth of a new one. We are the Renegades.
Love it. We are the Renegades. And that is a sign. Guys, I'm into my films massively. Do you remember Planet of the Apes? Oh my gosh, the original one, I think 1968. You remember we saw this sign here? This was the only sign that was left from the world that had been made extinct. And no longer man ruled, but it was ruled by the apes. Do you remember that? The Statue of Liberty. Oh my gosh, I love this. We are the Renegades.
And this is our revolution.
Oh, whoa. 2 new albums. Renegade. Oh my gosh, Renegade. And when people think Renegade, sometimes people think of Eminem. Renegade. They think of, who is it? Jay-Z. Renegade. And then we've got the revolution. Oh my gosh. And when I think of the revolution, I think of Gil Scott-Heron, rest in peace. The revolution will not be televised. Oh my gosh. So this Friday, Tom's Day, November the 18th, we have 2 new albums. Not one, but 2 new albums. And it's not a double album. So these will probably be 2 almost separate concepts, even though they're potentially under the same theme. Oh my, I can't wait, guys. Tom's Day is going to be incredible. Oh my gosh. And you can only get them at hangovergang.com. And do you remember this time last year, Tom had all the problems getting his numbers registered because people wouldn't believe that Tom does these numbers as an independent artist. Remember he came out, and Adam Calhoun came out on his behalf as well, came out in support because they were messing in the music industry. Oh my gosh. Guys, we're going to rock this one last time. This needs to be seen in full.
It started exactly how you'd think it would. A relentless campaign of propaganda and misinformation. Growing social unrest, protests, riots. We were divided by our own government. Fact checkers became thought police. Democracies became dictatorships. Neighbors became enemies. And freedom became extinct. Long gone are the days of electric cars and billionaires going to space. Although I bet they wish they were there now. We should be ashamed of the legacy we left behind. Just garbage. The whispers of a weak people ruled by tyrannical governments. The footprints of massive corporations and evil media conglomerates. The devices that brainwashed us all and kept us oblivious to the truth. All great civilizations fall. But the death of an old civilization is the birth of a new one. We are the Renegades, and this is our revolution.
Guys, two things really strike me on this. I was listening to it again properly, and there was some serious, like, nice rock riffs going on here with the drums as well. So I reckon we're going to get quite a bit of rock on these albums, or at least one of the albums. And I think the second one that goes through my head, and I just thought about it, guys, is like when Tom said the death of a civilization becomes the birth of a new civilization. Do you know they say like so many things are cyclical, because when a civilization dies, does everything die of that civilization? Does all the memory of that civilization die? And do we repeat what was happened before, or what came before? We just do it maybe at a faster pace, or is it a slower pace? I don't know, because there's a lot of people who have said to me at sometimes as well. So even before the times of the Egyptian times, and the times before those, the times of the Sumerians, even before that, these guys had a lot. And people say about the time of the Atlantis, the civilization of Atlantis as well. But people say that those civilizations were so far advanced of their times. And some people say they're probably even more advanced than we are today. So it could be a case of, on a cyclical basis, the civilizations rise, go through their time, become mature, and then hit decline and then fall. And then again, a new civilization rises, becomes mature to the point of, I can't remember what the word is, and then it hits decline and then it falls again. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think, because it's an interesting topic. But I like the way Tom said that, because I've always thought the same as well. The death of an old civilization becomes the birth of a new civilization. So, and he's saying now, we are the renegades. It's time to birth the new, out with the old and in with the new. So in effect, it makes sense, because, they always give us the option, and they say that there's choice, there's the left and the right. So maybe we can make our own choice. So the new civilization these guys are trying to bring in now, maybe we can circumvent that with a civilization that we wish to bring in. Out with the old, but in with what we want. Not in with the new, but in with what we want. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section here, guys. But get your Tom MacDonald double albums, guys. Well, it's not a double album. 2 new albums, guys. It's going to be incredible. I can't wait. Yo, hangover.com. I think that's the only place you can get them, guys. So you need to get yourselves over to hangover.com. Gosh. So I just thought a little bit more of that rock music with Tom MacDonald. So guys, yeah, here at Urb'n Barz, you know that we're rocking Tom MacDonald left, right, and Chelsea. So Tom's Day is a special day on the 18th of November, guys. Is that a week before Thanksgiving? He's dropping 2 albums, guys. So yeah, go out and get them at hangover.com. But guys, here at Urb'n Barz, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to Urb'n Barz, because we drop a Tom MacDonald reaction each and every Tom's Day. Although for the first time in 40 odd weeks or 50 odd weeks or even more, I'm not sure how many weeks, I didn't do a Tom MacDonald reaction. I was too, well, let's just say outside forces prevailed. So apologies on that. So I hope this makes up for it. I'm really excited. I'm super excited and uber excited at this, guys. I can't wait. So guys, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel here at Urb'n Barz, please subscribe to Urb'n Barz, like, share, hit the notification bell. And guys, let's get ready. Let's get ready. And let's get ready to check out Tom's Day and those 2 new albums, guys. I can't